Good. Well, thank you for inviting me. It's a pleasure to be here. I think after you hear me speak, I think you'll agree that there are many more similarities than differences. And when I became supervisor in 2004, late 4, when Charlie Holbrook left, I knew right away that we needed to change the way town government worked. We needed to change the culture of how town government thought. So I brought a new approach to town government. Since 2005, we've cut 72 positions. That's an average of about 10 positions per year. That equates to over $7 million that we are saving each and every year. That's people that retired, we didn't fill, we didn't need to expend the money. So that's $7 million that we've saved a year. Our town, I'm very proud of it, has a AAA bond rating. We've got money in the bank. We are not bankrupt, and we're proud of that. And Wall Street's proud of that. And Standard & Poor's is proud of that. And that has helped us secure a triple bond rating. Now, what does that mean? Well, if you look at the federal government, they were downgraded. They're bankrupt. They're really bankrupt. You look at the state government. Governor Cuomo entered a government that had a $9 billion deficit, and that deficit is growing day by day. And he has had to make some dramatic changes, and I give him credit. But the changes that he's making are the ones that we started making in 2005 and 6 and 7. We started to consolidate government when I became supervisor. We combined purchasing and insurance. We combined the lighting district with highway. So we started to shrink the size of government. And that has helped us in our ability to manage a government better than the federal government or the state government. No offense to the county legislators, but the county executive, I think, has totally mismanaged county government. There isn't a day that goes by that you don't read about them having to borrow money to make payroll. And by all accounts, they could have a $60, $70, $80 million shortfall this year. A shortfall. And that's because I believe that the county executive has overinflated the sales tax year after year after year, and it's never come to fruition. So they have anywhere from a $60 to $80 to $90 million shortfall that the county executive has not accounted for. He is selling a hospital for $18 million, and nobody wants to buy it. So, again, total mismanagement. So if you look at the federal government and how disgraceful that body is run, if you look at the state government and you look at the $9 billion deficit that Cuomo inherited, you look at the county government and you have to look at the problems that the legislature has to grapple with $80 and $90 million deficits. And then you come to the town of Clarkstown and you see that we've consolidated government. We've eliminated 70 employees. We've got $17 to $20 million in the bank as a tax stabilization fund. We're able to, again, shrink the size of our government and still provide the essential services. So, by and large, I think that, we've learned from the mistakes that others have made, and I brought my experience as a seasoned public servant. We've been able to attract over $30 million in federal, state, and county grants. And I give a lot of credit to Ed Day and Harriet Cornell for helping secure some of the county grants. But $30 million to do our sewers, to do paving, to do our infrastructure, to do work on energy efficient lighting, and to revitalize our downtowns. So that's something that I think few towns can boast about. But in the end, I think it's a strong partnership that we have in listening to people. And I think it's a record that we work in concert in a bipartisan way. We've got Democrats and Republicans on the board. And a lot of our votes are very similar because we work together and we know what's best for the people. We put the people first, and that's trying to look at each and every day to find ways to save money. And we've been able to do that by and large.
Thank you. I wish we had time for questions, but Ed Day showed up. He's also